Alright, you guys, so Alabama did lose today. Am I gonna burn this jersey, though? Hell no. Listen, only fake fans, like, burn their jerseys and stuff when their team loses. Like, I'm not about that life. Anyway, but on the bright side today, I got my first coral for the saltwater tank, and I've had it acclimated for about 20 to 25 minutes now. I'm going to put some of the tank water in the bag now, and I'm going to give you guys a better look at it. So, I'd been talking about getting a coral for this tank, and in particular, a hammer coral or some frog spawn, and that is exactly what I got today. I got this hammer coral up here. It actually has 3 heads on it, which is pretty cool. Now, it's all closed up right now because, you know, it's pretty stressed out, but when it is fully opened, it is one really nice looking coral. So like I said, it's been adjusting to the temperature for about 25 minutes now, so I'm about to open up the bag and put some of the tank water in the bag and then let it sit for another 10 to 15 minutes, and then we're gonna find a place in between these rocks somewhere for it. And you guys might also notice that the tank looks different as far as the lighting. That's because I actually only have the white light on right now, so there's 2 light switches, and let me show you why I only have the white light on. So this is the blue light right here. Now watch this. This fan cuts on right over here, and listen to it. Wait a second. You're actually lying to me right now. Wait a minute. You would know. Like you would know. The one time I turn it on, I'm gonna show you guys whatever kind of weird sound that it makes. It doesn't make the sound. I promise you guys, every single morning when I turn that blue light on, the fan and the light starts making this weird, rackety sound. Here, listen to this. Yeah, it just starts making this weird sound, and you wouldn't know the one time I turned it on camera to show you guys what sound it makes. It doesn't happen, but you guys got to hear it anyways, and it's a weird freaking sound. Yeah, now that the blue light is on, this is how you guys are used to seeing the tank. But yeah, like I was saying about the hammer coral, I'm just gonna let some of the tank water go into the bag like that, so that way the coral can kind of get used to, you know, the parameters of the water. So now we're gonna let it sit there for about another 10 to 15 minutes, and then finally find a spot for it in the tank. And by the way, I did get some new fish for that tank today. Actually, they're just gonna be temporarily in the tank, only in there for a few days. But yeah, you guys will see what's in the bag in the next video. Yeah. And also, I told you guys about the conch back there that I was going to be getting a smaller one. And I actually found this new saltwater store that just recently opened up in my area that actually has smaller conchs. I went there for the first time earlier in the week, and they have some really cool stuff there. I'm going to try to film in there if they'll actually let me. But they've actually got some really small conchs, and I talked to the owner, and he said that he would let me trade in my big conch for one of the smaller ones. That is exactly what I was trying to do. So yeah, he's gonna let me do that, and like I said, if I can film in there, I'll definitely do so. And also, my pike cichlid is starting to get just a little bit too big for my living room tank, and I'm afraid that he's gonna start going after some of the fish in there. So I'm trying to debate on where I should put him at, and I think I'm gonna actually put him in my African cichlid tank. And I'm not gonna do this, but I was thinking to myself, I was like, what if I put him with Chungus, my flower horn? Like, that would just be an absolute showdown, because honestly right now Chungus and the pike cichlid are probably the 2 most aggressive fish that I have. Like, that would just be a freaking showdown. But yeah, I'm not gonna do that. I just kind of like thought to myself, I was like, that would be just insane. And then I got all 3 of these used bags of food today, actually for free. So we got some Aqueon monster fish medley. It's just like some krill and mealworms and stuff like that. And then we got some Tetra Pro cichlid color pellets, and I think these are the ones that actually have 2 different sizes in them. I'm gonna check it out right now. Yeah, so you can see it's got 2 different size pellets in there, a little bit bigger ones and then a little bit smaller ones. And then of course these right here are just about the same thing that I feed the Oscar and the Jack Dempsey right over there, which is this right here. Oh, wait a minute. Hang on now. These pellets are huge. Oh my gosh, dude. I thought these were like little bitty pellets, and they're obviously not. Yeah, it would take a pretty big fish to be able to eat those. And then I got this like Hikari superfood. That's what I'm gonna call it, because it basically is. And actually I was told that one of these sticks right here was enough food for a full-grown Oscar for 1 whole day. That is crazy. Basically what that means is that this stuff is just packed full of nutrients and protein and vitamins and stuff like that. It's basically just like a vitamin capsule. I mean, that's like pretty much what it is. So I just broke up 2 of the little sticks right there, and I'm gonna go and throw this in there for the Jack Dempsey and the Oscar to eat. Oh. Here they go. Oscar gonna hit it first, I guess. Maybe not. I don't know, oh, he just got one. Okay, the Oscar just got one of the halves right there. Oh, Jack Dempsey? Did he get one? I'm pretty sure he did. Okay, the Oscar just got another one. Yeah, there's just one left. So the Oscar got 2, and then the Jack Dempsey got 1. And you can see the Oscar, he is tearing it up. They didn't spit it back out, which is really good. So this is, of course, a food that is obviously, you know, causing quite a bit of mess in the tank, so I'm not going to feed it every day. But just here and there, you know, out through the week and stuff, I will, you know, mix it in a little bit with a regular food. But they do seem to definitely like it, so that's really, really good. But it is finally time to go and put this hammer coral into the tank, and you can see it's starting to open up a little bit now. So yeah, let's go and get it in the tank. Okay, so I think I'm going to put it right here in between this notch. Let's see if I can get it in there good enough. Alright. Maybe right there. Okay. I think that's where we're going to have it at, right there. And that right there is our first coral in the saltwater tank. Looks amazing, that's for sure. And just think about it, this thing is not even fully opened up yet. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna let this thing settle into the tank overnight, and then around midday tomorrow when it's fully opened up, I'm gonna give you guys a look at it then and show you guys just the beauty of this thing. Well guys, it has been 2 days now since I've had the coral in the tank, and it's looking great and everything. So this is it all opened up and everything, and it is looking really, really good. Keep in mind this thing is going to grow. It is not going to stay this size. It's going to grow and get bigger and bigger, and I really cannot wait till this thing gets decent size. But it no doubt looks really, really good in here, so let me know what you think about it. So here's the all orange tank, and as you can see, it has grown quite a bit of algae since the last time you guys saw. The fish are doing great, all the Danios and the tetras. One thing did go wrong though. The crayfish literally disappeared. I'm not sure what happened to him. He had to have climbed out, and I don't normally have a problem with them climbing out. I don't have any air hoses or anything like that in here. That plant doesn't go nowhere near the top of the tank, and I really don't see how he got out, but somehow he did. And as you can see, it would have been really hard for him to get out, but somehow he just disappeared. But yeah, all the fish are looking and doing really, really good, but what I'm thinking about adding to the tank actually is 2 gold Chinese algae eaters, or at least one, because I mean, if I'm gonna put an algae eater in there, it's gotta be orange, and that's the closest algae eater I could think of to being like orange. So yeah, I might put 1 or 2 of those in there to kind of help, you know, clean up some of the algae that's in there. But I'm actually gonna feed Chungus 2 of those like Hikari superfood sticks, so I broke 2 of them up. And I already know he's gonna go ham on him. Watch him. There's 1. Oh, just got 2 right there and 1. And he seems to really like them. He isn't spitting them out or anything. The problem with them is that they cause quite a bit of mess. And I know he's gonna produce a lot of waste from it as well. And there's the 4th one. So yeah, he seems to be enjoying them pretty well. I did feed them actually 2 the other day, so you know it is good to kind of switch up their diet here and there. And let me know what you guys think I should do with this tank right here, the La Lupe cichlid tank. Like I said, I am gonna get 1 more in here, but I think it's just time to kind of like rescape this a little bit. Like keep the dragon stone in here and the plants and all that, but just like give it a good clean. You know, I've done some water changes and stuff on it and everything, and the water is very clean and it's a very healthy tank and all. But if you look really closely on the rocks, there is quite a bit of just gunk that's built up on them. So I'm thinking about just kind of giving this tank a really good clean and everything, and just making it look a whole lot better. And also, if you guys watched the last video, you know that I ordered one of these lights for one of my 10 gallons, and they actually sent me 2 of them. So I was thinking about taking this Aqueon LED light off of that tank and putting this on it, and that would of course brighten up that tank a whole lot more than an Aqueon LED does. And of course the plants would like it a whole lot better as well. But also the honeycomb catfish, he is sitting right back here, and I actually got him to eat last night. What I did, I got a few bloodworms to stick on my finger, and I stuck my finger right in the water right in front of his face, and he actually came up there and started like nibbling them off my finger. It's pretty cool. I should have filmed it, but I didn't. But he's really, really hard to see, but that is him right there. That's him right there. So we're actually going to be moving him out of here pretty soon and into the living room tank where we can see him a whole lot better. Now this pond and all the fish in here are looking and doing really, really good. You can see the koi right down there, but I've actually got to get a heater for it today because there's a cold front coming through tonight, and it's supposed to drop below freezing, and these are cold water fish and all, and they would probably be just fine, but just to be on the safe side, especially for the mollies and platies, I'm gonna go get a heater for it, so that way it doesn't get, you know, too cold for these guys. But that is gonna be pretty much it for now. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, please be sure to drop a like on the video, hit that subscribe button. If you're new to the channel, we got our first coral for the saltwater tank. It looks really, really good in there, and that's not going to be the only coral that I get for the tank. I'm going to add a few more in there, and then here within about a month or so, I'm going to start adding fish back in there. Anyways, let me know what you think about the new coral, and with that being said, you guys, I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.